Well, you may have seen me out, but I would never put myself in a position to get hurt or be caught. I would never hold hands or do anything improper in public. So everything I did personally was private. I made sure of that. I won't send a naked picture, a naked video, anything, because it may possibly get out, and I didn't want to take that chance back then. Now, who cares? But
DA Brat's hands trembled as she took a deep breath before facing the camera. The moment she had been dreading had arrived. Judy's shocking Instagram post had turned her life upside down, and now it was time for DA Brat to share the raw truth with the world. "I never thought I'd be standing here, sharing this with everyone," DA Brat began, her voice trembling. "But Judy's betrayal has hurt me in ways I never expected, and it's time for me to speak out." The silence in the room was thick with anticipation. Everyone was waiting to hear DA Brat's story, one that had been hidden behind closed doors, now ready to be exposed for all to hear. DA Brat's voice cracked as she began to describe the emotional pain of discovering the truth. "I thought we were stronger than this. I thought I could trust her with everything," DA Brat said, eyes brimming with tears. "But when I saw Judy's post, when the truth hit me, it was like a wall came crashing down." Her words were heavy, each one loaded with grief and disbelief. "I loved her. I gave her everything, and now I'm standing here, realizing that it was all built on lies." DA Brat paused, fighting to control her emotions. "She betrayed me in a way I can't even describe. And the worst part, she did it in front of everyone, on Instagram, like it was nothing. I didn't even get the chance to process it privately. It was all out there for the world to see." DA Brat wiped away the tears, her anger and heartbreak mixing. "That's the hardest part. She didn't just hurt me in private, she did it in public. And that's something I can't forget." The betrayal went deeper than DA Brat could have imagined. "It's not just about the affair itself. It's about the fact that she kept it from me for so long," DA Brat explained, her voice rising with frustration. "She made me believe that everything was fine, while she was hiding this huge secret from me. How could I not see it? How could I not feel it?" DA Brat shook her head in disbelief. "I thought I knew Judy. I thought I could trust her more than anyone. But now, I don't know who she is anymore." Her pain was evident as she spoke about the emotional toll the betrayal had taken on her. "To know that she chose to keep this from me, to lie to me, it makes me question everything. How do you trust someone again after they've done something like this?" DA Brat's voice quivered as she reflected on the impact of Judy's actions. "I gave her everything. And now, it feels like I don't even know who she is. It's like she's a stranger." The moment DA Brat discovered the affair was a crushing blow. "I wasn't looking for it, but when I found out, I couldn't ignore it," DA Brat shared, her voice thick with emotion. "The signs were there, little things I didn't want to believe. But then one day, I saw the post. I saw everything laid out in front of me, and I knew it was real." DA Brat paused, the memory of that moment still fresh. "I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to think that Judy could hurt me like this. But when I saw the messages, when I saw everything she had hidden, I knew there was no going back." DA Brat's expression hardened as she continued. "I've always prided myself on knowing the people I love, on being able to trust them. But in that moment, I realized I didn't know Judy at all." When DA Brat confronted Judy about the affair, Judy's response was one of denial and justification. "At first, she said I was overreacting, that I was making things bigger than they were," DA Brat recalled, frustration evident in her voice. "But I could see it in her eyes. She knew I knew the truth." DA Brat's anger simmered beneath the surface as she spoke about Judy's attempt to minimize the situation. "She tried to say she was sorry, that it was a mistake. But I didn't want to hear it. Nothing she said could take away the pain she caused." DA Brat shook her head. "She wanted to make it seem like it wasn't that serious, like it was something I could just move past. But it wasn't just a mistake, it was a choice. And that choice changed everything." DA Brat's voice grew firm as she explained how Judy's justification only made the betrayal hurt more. "I needed her to own up to what she had done. But instead, she tried to make it seem like it was something small. That's not how betrayal works." DA Brat reflected deeply on how Judy's public confession about the affair shattered their relationship beyond repair. The truth, once exposed, left an indelible mark on their connection that DA Brat could never undo. Once the truth was out, everything felt different, DA Brat shared, her voice heavy with emotion as she recounted the moment when everything changed between them. It wasn't just the affair itself that caused the break, it was the accompanying lies, the hidden secrets, and Judy's behavior in the aftermath. It wasn't just about the affair, it was about the lies, the secrets, and the way Judy acted like nothing was wrong. DA Brat continued, clearly upset by how Judy had dismissed the seriousness of her actions. To DA Brat, the affair wasn't just a breach of trust, it was the way Judy had tried to pretend nothing had happened, as if the betrayal wasn't significant. This behavior only added to the emotional weight that DA Brat had to carry, and the realization that their relationship was irrevocably damaged was a bitter pill to swallow. For DA Brat, the emotional fallout of the affair wasn't something that could be easily fixed. She paused for a moment, gathering her thoughts as she tried to put into words just how much the affair had changed their relationship. I couldn't look at her the same way. I couldn't trust her anymore. And once that trust is gone, there's nothing left, DA Brat admitted, her voice cracking as she reflected on the pain that had consumed her. Trust was the foundation of any relationship, and once that trust had been broken, the emotional bond that had once tied them together was lost. The betrayal had left DA Brat feeling not only hurt but also deeply betrayed by the woman she had once trusted completely. There was a profound shift in their dynamic that DA Brat couldn't ignore. No matter how much she tried to move forward, the betrayal always lingered, an ever-present reminder of what had been lost. DA Brat spoke of the emotional distance that gradually grew between them, a chasm that widened as time passed. We tried to fix things, we tried to move past it, she said, her voice tinged with frustration. But every time we did, the betrayal came back. It was always there, hovering over us, and it felt like we couldn't escape it. The attempts at reconciliation seemed futile because no matter how much they tried to move forward, the affair was always lurking in the background, ready to resurface. DA Brat realized that the more they tried to move past it, the more the betrayal continued to cast a shadow over their relationship, preventing them from healing. The emotional weight of the situation made it feel impossible to move on. It wasn't just the affair itself that was breaking them, it was the fact that they couldn't escape the pain and the constant reminders of what had happened. It wasn't the affair that broke us, it was the way we couldn't move on from it, the way it changed everything between us, DA Brat said, her voice filled with the pain of realization. The affair had caused an irreversible shift in their relationship, one that wasn't solely about the physical act of infidelity but about the emotional toll it had taken on both of them. The trust had been violated, and the damage wasn't just about what happened, it was about how it changed their ability to communicate, to be vulnerable with each other, and to rebuild the foundation of their bond. It was as if the betrayal had infected every aspect of their relationship, and no matter how much they tried to fight it, they couldn't shake the feeling that things would never be the same again. As DA Brat grappled with the fallout of Judy's actions, the public's reaction to her revelation was swift and overwhelming. Fans immediately took to social media to express their support for DA Brat, sharing their disbelief over Judy's betrayal and offering words of encouragement during a deeply painful time. DA Brat deserves so much better, one fan tweeted, their outrage at Judy's actions mirrored by countless others who couldn't believe the pain DA Brat had been put through. The support for DA Brat was overwhelming, and fans rallied around her, offering their sympathy and admiration for her strength in the face of such a personal betrayal. I can't believe Judy would do this to her, another fan shared, their disbelief reflecting the feelings of many who had followed DA Brat's journey. It was heartbreaking for fans to witness someone they admired go through such an intense personal struggle, and they were quick to voice their support. Another fan wrote, DA Brat is so strong for sharing this. She doesn't deserve this kind of pain. The fans' words resonated with many, as DA Brat had always been seen as a resilient figure. She had shared her journey, both personal and professional, with her fans, and now, in the face of such a difficult situation, they saw her as even stronger for having the courage to open up about the pain she was enduring. The outpouring of support was a testament to how much DA Brat meant to her fans, who not only admired her for her talent but also for her vulnerability and strength in the face of adversity. Celebrities also chimed in, offering their shock and support for DA Brat during this difficult time. DA Brat is a fighter, and she deserves so much better than this, one celebrity tweeted, expressing their belief that DA Brat was more than worthy of a love that was built on respect and trust, not betrayal. The celebrity's words were a reflection of what many fans felt, that DA Brat had been through enough and deserved someone who would treat her with the dignity she deserved. What Judy did was unforgivable. I stand with DA Brat, another celebrity posted, their message reinforcing the sentiment that the betrayal was unacceptable and that DA Brat's strength in facing it head-on was to be admired. The overwhelming support from both fans and celebrities showed just how much DA Brat was loved and admired. In the face of the betrayal, DA Brat was reminded that she was not alone. "It's heartwarming to see the love and support I'm getting," DA Brat shared, her voice filled with gratitude as she acknowledged the kindness and encouragement that came from her supporters. "It's been tough, but knowing that people have my back makes it easier," she added, the gratitude in her tone serving as a reminder that, no matter how painful this journey had been, she had a strong community of people who truly cared about her well-being. The public's response underscored the depth of support for DA Brat and proved that, even in the darkest moments, she had a network of people who would always stand by her. Despite the heartbreak, DA Brat is determined to move forward. "I'm not going to let this define me," DA Brat shared, her voice strong with determination. "I've been through a lot, and this is just another obstacle. I'm not going to let it break me." DA Brat's voice was filled with resilience as she spoke about her plans to heal. "I'm focusing on myself now. I'm not going to let this betrayal stop me from living my life. I know I'll come out stronger on the other side." DA Brat's eyes shone with confidence as she reflected on her future. "I'm choosing to heal. I'm choosing to rise above this, and I'm choosing to focus on my happiness. I know what I deserve, and this isn't it." If DA Brat's emotional journey moved you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about DA Brat's strength in overcoming this heartbreaking betrayal? We'd love to hear from you.